dear colleagues and friends in APMAS, dear ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you very much for your kind invitation to address the opening celebration of the special year 20 years of APMAS. And I may add another line in the title. 20 years of APMAS, a success story in itself for the benefit of so many people in need. It is a pity that today I can only talk to you via video. I would like to have loved to join you in Hyderabad in person. A visit of mine is clearly overdue, yet unfortunately, to the current circumstances, I cannot visit to you today. We as DGRV, the German Confederation of Cooperatives, and I personally, as being in charge of our international relations and our activities worldwide, are proud to have APMAS as our long-term partner in India. But it is not only pride on this very special partnership. This partnership is much more than a contractual cooperation between two organizations in a particular project. The work you all for the last 20 years in APMAS have been doing is deeply rooted in values, the cooperative values. This makes me so proud to see as representative of the German Cooperative Organization and as Secretary General of the International Raiffeisen Union. Your work is about fostering self-help, cooperative self-help. Your work is about strengthening the role of those members within communities who have had less chances before, above all women and small-scale farmers. Your work is aiming at setting up institutionally sound groupings, self-help groups, farmer-producer organizations, all following economic principles, independent and open to others within their neighborhoods. Your work is about giving a voice to people who are disadvantaged. It is about empowering members in groups to take over democratic control. APMAS work, your work is guided by care for the community. So, your work, by heavily investing in training, support and extension services, is following the overarching aim to help individuals to help themselves. You are incorporating the internationally accepted cooperative principles in your work. This is key. We, as DGRV, as Cooperative Federation, within the framework of the Indian-German Technical Cooperation, funded by the German Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, have been and still are able to provide some steady funding over a period of many years, something which is needed to enable such structural developments. We are happy that as German cooperators, we were able to provide as well some external inputs and guidance, for instance, through so many missions of colleagues of mine. Today, I would like to particularly recall Dr. Wolfgang Salomo, a highly esteemed cooperator and a personal friend of mine, for all his knowledgeable inputs over the years. He is the one on our German side who inspired me and endorsed me to carry on with our special cooperation as APMAS and DGRV. Allow me a short look back. This cooperation between us started well back in 2007, 2008. At that time, APMAS was still a relatively young NGO, but promising. Rapidly, APMAS gained significant credibility by successfully building up social capital through the strengthening of rural and urban self-help groups. This impact provided an impetus to empower the poor and marginalized communities in several states across the country. Until today, it massively helps to reduce poverty and to improve the economic and social role of women all over India. Over the years, the cooperation between DGRV and APMAS gained momentum. We developed our approach further, ultimately resulting in the so-called sector-owned control approach. Since 2018, we have begun to successfully transferring this approach to agricultural producer groups, the farmer producer organizations. Although the APMAS DGRV supported farmer producer organizations became fostered by successfully adopting the sector-owned control approach, the recent COVID-19 pandemic struck us all hard. The effects on and within our countries, on societies and economies are severe. It is my conviction that now, even more than before, we need to invest in common solutions and practical solidarity. I am grateful to all of you representing APMAS, from the visionary management and board to the highly motivated field officers and all staff in the headquarters. Let me thank you all particularly for the work you have been and still are doing under the COVID-19 special activities. We are proud to see what APMAS managed to contribute on short notice in such a challenging environment. Today, I may say for DGRV that APMAS is one of our longest and closest partners in Asia and even worldwide. I'm certain that we will continue our cooperation, strengthening jointly the cooperative self-help movement also in future, in India and well beyond in other countries together. As said in the beginning, before the pandemic, I had the firm wish to travel to Hyderabad this year. Let me reaffirm this intention and hope that the pandemic will soon be defeated. Thus, I am looking very much forward to join your next mega event in 2021. Once more, I congratulate CS Reddy, my friend, partner and friend, the management, the board of directors, and all staff of APMAS for this great achievement. 20 years of APMAS, you are a success story. Thank you very much.